Hello everyone, my name is Tommy Atomic Rodriguez, your friendly neighborhood hookah. Welcome back to a new video. Tommy, what are we going to be talking about today? Well, Tommy, we're going to be talking to these lovely viewers about something a little new. Me personally, I like to change up things every year and a half when it comes to my hookahs, whether it's different flavors I should trying a new standard lounge, or so on and so forth. So, as you know, I've been using the F22 Hookah, also known as Eric Killmonger on the show, for a very long time. It's actually one of my personal favorite hookahs ever because it's a new modern design. Yes, traditionals and traditional hookahs are a good way to go, but the American-made market has been making many different variations of great hookahs. The F22 is one of the newest ones that came out of 2019. Fantastic hookah, love it to death. Now, another American hookah company. You know, I've talked about it on the show before, my B2 Reaper, my little one. I could continue smoking out of the F22, but let's face it, every once in a while it's time for a change. It's time for an upgrade. Again, I was gonna get a Regal, but then I thought, why get Regal when I can have a stainless steel F22? Now, if you're not familiar with the F22, it's a more modern design, and as you can see here, it's all laid out for me directly. So, we have an ashtray, we have a downstem, we have a, I don't know what to really call this. It is a piece that goes here so your ashtray doesn't fly off. So, technical term, don't know, but I got one. And then we also have the top stand and the heart. Now the heart is very interesting. Now, as you can see here, purge valves, normally a purge valve would be right here, right? But if you notice, the F22 Hookah also doesn't have one. That is because both of these hookahs have a built-in purge valve, which I believe is fucking fantastic. Because alright guys, now let's put this bad boy together. So, as you can see, there are 4 major parts to this. 5 if you count the ashtray catcher. I already had it assembled because, you know, it saves me time. So, let's get started with the heart. The heart of everything, and you'll notice, like in more modern design hookahs, that you don't have a purge valve. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mob Hookah, when they made the Cloud King, was the first ever hookah to actually introduce a built-in purge valve. If I'm wrong, leave me in the comment section below. I'd like to know what the first one was. So, as you can see, the F22 follows that same trend. Because I've been smoking for a while, and I've been to parties where I take a hookah and somebody just wants to mess with my purge valve. Not yours, don't touch. Right? Yeah, people don't respect that sometimes. So they open up the purge valve, and you can also, lose a ball. And it's annoying because if you don't really shop online, you don't trust the internet system, some people are like that, it's very hard to get a replacement purge valve. Or not a purge valve, a purge ball. So B2 followed the trend and got you a built-in one. Kind of sounds like a little bell if you had a good time at your restaurant. So the heart is here. Now this is my fault. I didn't realize I needed extra grommets, and that's probably why I didn't smoke very well when I first got it. So if you buy a B2 if you buy any hookah in general that is just the stem, invest in a couple extra grommets because you're going to need it. And I actually it smokes way better now. So the heart here, the downstem is gonna screw into the bottom here. Now, the interesting thing about the downstem is that it doesn't have a diffuser like most modern hookahs do now. Now, the B2 Reaper actually has small holes built in. That's where, it has the diffuser. It kind of makes its own. This one doesn't have that, so it's very interesting to see. It looks like you can get a diffuser and screw it on. If so, someone send me a link of where I can find one, because I would love to have one for the hookah. Alright, so there's that. And then the top half. So we're going to screw in the top half here. Alright. Gotta match it up because you don't want to strip the seals because this is going to ruin it. And that $200 investment you made, going down the drain. Damn! How you doing? Now, what I really like about this hookah is that it is very slim designed and it's not too heavy. Very lightweight. Don't toss your hookahs like this at home, kids. Now, what I like about the F22 that I don't like about the F22 is that the F22 hookah is a very heavy hookah. It's a great pipe regardless. I love it to death. If there's any downside to it is the fact that it is a little too heavy. Right? So, and like I said, I may be weak because I don't work out and their gyms are not even open during COVID-19 anyways. But that's not the point. As you can see here, both of them are very modern. Both of them are very stylish. but this one here actually has a little, for me personally, a little bit more of an appealing look to it compared to the bulkier other half. Because that thing is basically a hammer. Jesus. Right? And obviously you're going to get your ashtray, put it on top. Now, this is your fully assembled stem, and then, can't forget the top grommet. Bada bing. Right? Now, this is very interesting and it's a very sleek design. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too, you know, over fancy. Like, you can take this to a party and people will be like, that's a nice hookah. I like that. So, best bass to use is a bell bass. I'm using a Hookah John boho bass. And fun fact, I actually bought this bass when I bought the Sayoka, but it didn't give me that. It was a little too loose. It fit kind of nice, but it was just a little too loose for my taste, so I couldn't use it too much. Luckily, I had this bass right here to handle the problem, and it worked great. Luckily, it fits like a dream, and I love it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up water, pack a bowl, and we're gonna show you how it smokes. Much better. Alright guys, as you can see, we have the F22 all fully loaded and ready to go. We have the boho bass, we have the F22, also known as Darth Maul, because we got him on May 4th. May the 4th be with you all. We are smoking Banana Dolce from Eternal Smoke. We have 3 Cocoa Earth Coals, the flats variety, because I wanted to switch it up a little bit. We also have packed in there a OG Purple and Black Alpaca Bowl. As you can see, the cloud output is amazing. So what I really like about this hookah is very, like I said, not only is it easy to have, like you can really take this to a party and you won't have, people will still come to it. It's very bright, it's very comfortable, and very elegant. Right, so it's actually pretty easy to have around. What I really like about all this is that it's very subtle. Another good thing to know when you're smoking out this hookah, everyone wants to know how it purges. So let me go ahead and purge it for you real quick, so I can show you how that works. So it takes about 3 to 4, good puffs to purge it clearly. So that's actually super good. Like there are some hookahs you have to blow like 4 or 5 times to actually clear the hookah. This here it only takes about 3, maybe 4, depending on if you have weak lungs. So far we've been smoking this for about 15, 20, maybe going on 30 minutes. And the session is going great. Now what I really like about this hookah is, like I said, not only the design super simple, but there's very little drawback to it. The draw is very open because I don't have a diffuser on right now, but other than that, super smooth. If you're a cloud chaser, you're not going to have a problem with chasing clouds with this, because as you can see, the cloud output is amazing. I know that has some to do with the bowl itself and how it's packed, but for the most part, super solid. If there is a drawback, if I have to critique anything, is the fact that it doesn't come with a built-in diffuser, or at least an attachment for one. So if there is one out there that I can, like a universal screw-on diffuser, please let me know in the comment section below so I can get one, because it would probably make this whole session a lot better. Now this bad boy comes at a price tag of $289 plus tax. Now, is it worth that $289? Let me think about that for a second. Survey says yes, it is. So, like I said, the price tag for this is a little hefty. If you are a hookah enthusiast, this is something you should definitely put in your collection. I think is a very, very elegant design, very great for parties and anything else like that. If you entertain guests and you want to have an extra hookah, this is something that your guests will really enjoy. So, that's all I pretty much have for you guys today. I'm going to finish this bowl off camera. To find me on Instagram and or Twitter, you're going to look under _hookahologist. If you're going to find me on Facebook, you're going to look at this beautiful face right here, under Tommy Rodriguez. Be sure to also follow us on the Facebook page as well, under The Hookahhologist. That's where we post new videos, have content available, not just for the YouTube channel, but for our podcast, Cinema and Smoketography. If you're not listening to that already on if you're not listening to that on Spotify or Google Playlist, go ahead and give it a listen. It's actually a really fun time. We talk about movies, TV shows, and stuff like that. But enough plugging myself. That's all I really have for you guys today. Until next time, guys. Keep keep smoking.